Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Continue Dark Souls. Now, I know what you're thinking. Didn't I just say last week that I was going to be switching back and forth between series and doing Dark Souls one week and then a new Let's Try Out the next week? And why is it stuttering like crazy? What the hell? Anyway. Okay, this is actually really kind of gross, so I'm going to first murderize this guy so he doesn't murderize me, and then I'm going to figure this out, so we'll be right back, and then I'll explain what shenanigans happened here. Yeah. Okay, let's try this again. For some reason there was a Windows host process running in the background using a crap ton of CPU, so maybe this will be better? I hope so. According to Task Manager, I'm now only using 65% of my CPU's capabilities and fudge instead of 100, so that's something. Anyway, what was I saying? Why am I playing Dark Souls this week instead of something new, you ask? Why am I such a filthy liar? Well, let me tell you. It is because fudge. It's because Square Enix hates me. Yep. Because today was the day that, today when I'm recording, it's Tuesday, August 23rd, which is the day that Deus Ex Mankind Divided came out. I was going to say comes out and then realized that makes no sense. Yeah, so it came out today. And I was super duper excited. I've been looking forward to it since it was announced. Was it last E3 or something? Fudge, that's stuttering though. Why? Anyway, yeah. So I've been excited for it for quite a while now. And to the point where I broke my sacred vow to not pre-order games. I did not pre-order the standard edition though, because I still maintain that it is a silly thing to pre-order the standard edition of a video game. Unless it's some super obscure Nintendo game or something like Xenoblade Chronicles, it's not going to sell out on launch day. They will have copies, and especially when it's a PC game, there will be copies available. No, I pre-ordered the fancy collector's edition. Comes with a statue and a little art book and all this stuff. And yeah, because I absolutely adored Human Revolution. I really need to replay it. And yeah, so I was super duper hyped for this. And so on August 5th, the reason that I wanted to record this is basically because, yeah, I need to rant, and I feel like I can't do that as well when I'm doing Let's Try Out stuff, because I cut it a lot more, and, yeah, and I'm trying to just, leave in my thoughts about the game and random silly crap that I do. So, instead, I'm doing this so I can actually, talk about what crap has been happening. Because, oh my gosh, I forgot that the skeletons are super annoying. Anyway, sorry, I had to, concentrate there so I could get the backstab on him. But, basically, on August 5th, then I got a PayPal notification saying that my order had been processed. That they had, processed my payment and that kind of thing. And so then I checked the status of my order, and it was oh yeah, your order should be on its way here. And so I thought to myself, okay, sounds good. It'll be here. Who knows? I might fudge. Who knows? I might actually get it for launch. I might actually get the game on launch day. Might not have to wait. Fantastic. So then yesterday, because I was gone for the weekend, and then I got back on Sunday and checked my mail thinking, ooh, what if it came a few days early? Because the thing is, of course, on PC, they just had a preload going for it. So I was like, well, maybe they would even send me my code a few days early so that I can preload it, or so that, yeah, I have time to preload it before the game comes out. Because it's not like I can actually play it if I get the game a day early or something like that. No, nothing in my mail. Fine. So then the next day, I checked again, and still nothing. So technically, it's not like I needed it. It's not like, oh my goodness, fudge. It's not like I was sitting there going, okay, like it should be here by now, because like the game hadn't come out yet at that point, of course. And yeah, but I was like, okay, if they shipped it on the 5th, even if it's coming from the States up to Canada, it should be here. So I decided to go online and take a look at the tracking information for it, and it said that it had been shipped to some random address in Tennessee. Tennessee is not southern Alberta, in case any of you are unaware of that. So at this point, I'm freaking out because, like, as near as I can tell, some rando in Tennessee just got my Deus Ex Collector's Edition totally free, that I ended up paying like $200 Canadian for. Don't tell my parents. And yeah, so I'm like, I'm kind of freaking out and kind of pissed at this point. And going like, okay, either you guys need to give me a refund, or you need to like send me another one or something, because I'm sorry, I'm not that generous. I'm not just gonna buy some random person a copy of this game. So, and at that point, I pretty much resigned myself to the idea that I probably wasn't going to get a collector's edition anymore, because like my guess was that what they would do is say like, we're really sorry, we screwed up with like your shipping address or something, and here have a copy of, or sorry, have a refund. You can get the game on Steam, but we sold out of the collector's editions in pre-orders, and we can't give you one of those. And I was like, well, so yeah, that was my guess as to what was going to happen. And so because of that, I pretty much resigned myself to the idea that, yeah, okay, you're freaking out of luck for a collector's edition. That's stupid, but fine, whatever. So I emailed their customer support and didn't hear Square Enix's customer support, and didn't hear anything back all day. So then what was on my mind was, okay, well, should I be buying the game on Steam? Because they have like some pre-order bonuses for the game, and the review embargo lifted on the 19th, I think, of August. But anyway, like, reviews are out, or like reviews have been out for the game for a few days now. So I'm well aware that it's being quite critically acclaimed, and it's just very well received. And yeah, so it was like, okay, at this point, pre-ordering doesn't seem like such a silly idea, because I'm freaking dead. I'm not just being sold on promises of the developers. I've actually like seen some of it. It looks really great. Like, critics are saying that it's really great. This is good signs. And so yeah, they have some pre-order bonuses for it that I was kind of interested in. But those also come with the collector's edition, and if it would be possible for Square Enix, I'm just going to call them Squenix from now on, just so you know, if it would be possible for them to send me an actual new collector's edition of it, well, that would be pretty sweet. But then of course I'd get a copy of the game, so I didn't want to just like go and buy the game on Steam only to find out that, hey, we're actually going to send you a new copy of it, and you've just wasted your money, you've just wasted an extra $70 on this copy on Steam. Because then I would have to try to find someone to like bum my double copy off onto, and that's a hell of a lot easier said than done. So yeah, I was waiting for Squenix customer support to get back to me, and wasn't hearing anything. And then, shoot, I feel like I made a huge mistake, but I got a fancy sword, so that's a thing. And a spear. Oh my gosh, hello. Anyway, so yeah, waiting for their customer support to get back to me. Didn't hear anything, wondering what the hell should I do here. So finally I just pre-ordered the game on Steam, preloaded it, And my controller just died. Don't you freaking dare do this to me. You dick. Okay, yeah, so pre-ordered the game on Steam. Things happened where I totally lost my train of thought there when my controller died, because now it seems to be working fine, so what the heck. Oh, and I can't use a bonfire when I'm in combat. Dang it. Okay, well, how do I bow and arrow again? Is it... Oh, yeah, there. Okay. Anyway, so, yeah, their customer support didn't get back to me. At this point, I've just pre-ordered the game on Steam. And so went to bed for the night, got up the next day, or like got up this morning, and decided to try calling USPS and see if they knew anything about it. And the lady that I talked to looked at it and said, oh, the address that it got sent to is actually the sender's address. So it's basically Squenix's address. So for some reason, they did a return to sender on it. I have no idea why at this point. I double-checked, I triple-checked my address, and it was all entered correctly. So I don't think it's that. So at this point, I have no idea why it did that, but to the best of my knowledge, it's just... Oh, yeah, okay, I don't want to talk to you. To the best of my knowledge, it's just sitting in their office somewhere, which doesn't really help me. Yeah, so as it stands, I'm still waiting on a response from their customer support team. Granted, it's only been like 24 hours. It feels like a lot longer because I really, really, really freaking want to play this game. But still. And... Oh, okay. I guess we're going down here. So yeah, it feels like a lot longer. And I loaded up the copy I bought on Steam here just for a few minutes to see how it was running, because the reception from the general user base on the PC port isn't so great right now. So I was curious to see what I was getting in the way of performance, and it was actually pretty good. But it means that I can't sit here and play the game. Oh my gosh, why? It means that I can't sit here and play the game because I don't know if I'm suddenly going to get an email from Square Enix saying, oh yeah, we can... We've got your collector's edition, sorry, something screwed up, and we'll send it to you now. And then I need to refund my copy on Steam. On the other hand, they might get back to me and say, oh, yeah, sorry, we can't send it to you for X reason, and then I will have this, I'll have to keep, or we'll just give you a refund, and then I have to keep this copy on Steam that I could have just been playing this whole time, which will kind of piss me off. And ultimately, either way, I will be kind of pissed off, because nowhere in there did they ever get in touch with me. Like, that's what really cheeses my onions about this whole thing, to appropriate someone's phrase. I think that might be Jim Sterling's. I don't even know. But, yeah, is the fact that they did not contact me and say, hey, we can't send this package to you, or there's something wrong with your address, or, oh, hey, we got this package back, or anything. And, I mean, not necessarily that they should be expected to, but, like, they've charged my credit card. And so, for all intents and purposes, had I not checked, and had I just totally forgotten about it, like if it was just something that I just kind of half-heartedly pre-ordered and then forgot about and was just like waiting for it to come in, basically, they very easily could have just nabbed $200 off of me and just walked away, and I never would have known. And that pisses me off. Shoot, I cannot attack those things, and they can attack me. Yeah, that pisses me off, because, like, that's thievery, as far as I'm concerned. So, yeah, that's basically where that whole thing stands. I'll maybe do an update once it all gets sorted out, because I mean it has to eventually, right? But yeah, as of now, I'm just kind of like, what in the hell is going on? Which I could also say for Dark Souls, because I still don't know what I'm supposed to be doing, where I'm supposed to be going, or any of that good stuff. So, yeah, in case you've been watching this for the last like 15 minutes or whatever and wondering why I'm just kind of like wandering around aimlessly and dying repeatedly to skeletons and stuff, that would be why. It's because I don't want to cheat and look at a guide and like to those of you who use a guide to get through Dark Souls, like no offense or anything, but it's just not really my thing. Yeah, but at the same time, like I don't want for your guys' sake, all like 2 of you watching this, I don't want to just spend all this time just wandering around not knowing where I'm going and you're just totally bored. So oh, hello. Fudge. So can I even attack these things? Because it sure doesn't seem like it. Oh gosh. Oh! Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh! That's a lot of spooks. That is a lot of spooky spooks. And I can't go past the spooks. Why do they just get to choose when to exist? Oh shoot, that was a door. Ah, that's white light. Oh, but there's an item over here. Okay. OJ, 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 OJ. Oh my gosh, what is going on? Transient curse. Maybe that's what I need to use. But I don't want to find out. I just want to. Can I just? 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 No! Ah! Okay, well I guess now we'll find out if I get to keep all my items and things. Because I know that was something I mentioned last time, is do I get to keep items that I pick up when I die? Oh yeah, transient curse, that's what I need to use. Okay. Well then. Let's go see how tough those are, because I mean that's usually how, or like in the past with my little exposure to Dark Souls, that's usually how I know that I'm going in the right direction, is that the enemies are difficult but manageable, and like I do a halfway decent amount of damage to them. Yeah. So I'll try using a transient curse and attacking those things and see if I can do more damage to them than the skeletons. Because if I can, then I'm going to speculate that this is the way that I'm supposed to be going. But if I can't, then yeah, I should probably be looking elsewhere. So let's see. I'm actually going to... How do I toggle status? No, how do I change whether it's equipped or not? Oh, right, I need to go over here into my equipment. Okay, and I rarely use fire bombs, so we'll just throw transient curse down there, because then if it like times out, if it expires, whatever, then I can just use it. Fudge. I can just use it without having to deal with like opening up menus and stuff. And I'm just going to ignore all these guys because lag, and I'm almost out of time. I really need to figure out why it's doing this micro stuttering. Is that micro stuttering? I don't even know. Okay. So we'll wait until we're across the bridge just to get the most amount of time out of this. Okay. And boom. Ow. I mean, it does some damage. they also have like no poise, so I can just kind of like keep attacking them, which is nice, especially when they get grouped together like that, and I'm just like, no, you're not allowed to attack. Ah! Ow. And they telegraph a lot, so I can kind of see when they're going for the wind-up. Okay, yeah, so maybe this is where I'm supposed to be going, because, like, that's not bad for difficulty. I've fought worse. Certainly the skeletons are worse, so I prefer this way so far. Okay, yeah, don't fall off the edge, because they can float, but I can't. Oh, shoot. I have, like, no stamina. Ugh. Buh. Lunge! I said lunge! Oh, shoot. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I might not die. Okay. Okay, not today. Oh, shoot! You're still alive. Now you're not. Okay, yeah, I just want to go and recover, and then it'll all be okay. Oh, right. Right, yeah, there's a crap load of them now. Okay, no. No, 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 no. No. No! Okay. Well, at least now I have some semblance of an idea of where I'm supposed to go. So, yeah, thanks, buddy. You know what's up. So yeah, I guess join me next time, and maybe I'll actually make progress. Maybe. It's a distinct possibility. You never know. So I love how I did that pause there, like I was just gonna call it the end of the video right there and just cue the outro music, and then I just started talking again and I totally ruined it. So yeah, but I mean, I gotta stay consistent, gotta have my usual sign-off stuff, right? So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed watching this, and I hope that you have a good rest of your day or night, whatever it may be for you.